You're watching the Taddy Tomsy review. My name, as always, is Nana Ama, and today we're bringing to you a new edition. It's called The Spot. Today on The Spot, I'm talking to no other than the man or artist who won the Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year first time in Ghana. Yes, I know you'll be guessing who it is. Do you know? I doubt if you know. Well, it's no one else but the lyrical gunshot, the one and only Iwan. Iwan, you're welcome to the studios with me.
All right, blessed,
Blessed, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Iwan, I want you to give me a freestyle of any of your songs on your album.
All right. The stone that the builder reject, I eat at the cornerstone. Babylon wanna push we to the ground, but we fear nobody, only Jah alone. Lyrical gunshot, them one delete, yes, 'cause me at the cornerstone. Yeah, man, I don't know what the lyrical gunshot. You see me, I say, representing on the sport. Rah!
Thank you. I know you're an artist from way back 2008.
Right.
And how did you start music? I would want to go into your personal life, but let's start with how did you start with your music career and everything?
Oh, okay. Well, I would say music started with me at a very young age, but it started getting serious when I was in senior high school, when I became the entertainment prefect at Accra High School.
Accra High?
Yes, junior high school was at St. John's.
Oh, okay.
All right. So when I became the entertainment prefect, I started doing a lot of activities related to entertainment, and then from there I went directly into music. That was after my exams, so I had to be at home for like 4 years. So within those 4 years, I found myself at the studio all the time, recording. I found myself mostly at National Theatre. I was part of those going for Fun World and Kida Fest. So I would say that was how I really started my music, and then it developed into something bigger.
Okay, so I asked that because I know you have a bachelor in fine art, which also complies with theater act.
Right.
So do you have the talent to act? Is it directing? Yes, you did music and all that, but then the theater arts there, I would want to know, why did you study theater arts?
Okay, well, music is arts, and then right from SHS, I was doing visual arts. Okay. So I was just diving into the arts. Okay. And then theater art is one part of the arts forms that I find interesting. Because I'm an artist, I do videos. I aspire to be in some movies in the future to come.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, some directing here and there. So I said, no, why not learn it professionally? So I said, okay, I have to take theater art as part of my seriousness or my serious subjects. Okay. So I did directing as a major, okay, and then I did some dance as well and some music, history and all that. Yeah.
Okay, so now digging into your private life.
Right.
I asked Google, they didn't tell me if you have a girlfriend, a wife. So now tell us, are you married, dating, single? Maybe the girls might want to know,
Okay, well, I'm not married, and then but I have two boys.
2 boys?
Right. Yeah.
One mother?
Yeah, no.
Different. I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you single now?
Yeah, right now I would say most of my seriousness is on my music, right? So.
But you're not serious a bit is with a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So there's a girlfriend. So there's a girlfriend. I get it. Like all the single girls.
The girlfriend is the music.
No.
The girlfriend.
No, I'm
is the
talking
music.
Lady, woman.
Not really. Right now we're just concentrating.
Okay,
on the music.
so we the single girls, we can come. Oh yes, we want to know.
Yeah, man, you can come musically, you can support the art form, you can support the brand.
He's shy. You can come, they're coming. Okay, so Iwan.
Yeah, man.
I have this one of your songs I like a lot. It's called Red Eye.
Yes.
Red Eye. Some lyrics in there. Killer.
Yeah, Red Eye.
Where you're talking about, you're doing the thing till dawn, till dust, to dust.
What thing?
That's the marijuana till dawn to the dust. So
well, it's just a beautiful song that talks about the herb, which is not bad. You understand me? Because it's something natural. It's not chemical.
Yeah. So people are now asking government to legalize it and all that. Would you vouch for it?
Of course, we need to legalize it because we need more money. We need more jobs.
Yes.
We need to utilize the things that God have blessed it with. Yes. So if our land can grow good marijuana, why not? Because it's not really a bad thing. It's kind of people that are trying to make it bad, but it has so many benefits, medicinal, psychologically, spiritually. People use it for meditation. The industry uses it, the cosmetics, it has a whole lot of this thing.
Have you been told when you're singing, when you use it helps your voice and all that?
Oh, I've not heard of that.
Well, that was what I was told.
So maybe it's part of the uses that I'm learning.
Okay.
But for me, it's just a good herb that has so many uses, which are positive.
Yeah. You are about to launch an album, and that is basically why we are here. We're going to talk more about that. But then let's talk a bit about your management.
Right.
You have a management backing you. Every artist has a management backing them. Right. So can you tell us a bit about your management?
Okay, well, my management is Gideon Force, and it's just a whole set of vibrant guys. We work as a team over the years, right from 2012. I created a Gideon Force, and that has been the management that have been supporting Iwan. You understand? So it's not a big team, but vibrant young guys and young women who are out there doing what they have to do to push the Iwan brand out here. Okay,
so are you the only artist among the management?
No. We have a lot of artists that are under me.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, example?
Example, we have Singing Soldier.
Okay.
He's called KT. We have I Judah, if you know him, was once part of my artist under the Gideon Force before he went to the Bib Nation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then a lot have passed through Rude Boy Ranking. Most artists have passed through the Gideon Force, and I'm still doing rhythms to support some of them out. Yeah.
Okay. So now talking about albums, this is the one about to release now.
Yeah.
Number
8.
Okay. So you have when was the first time you released your first album?
That was in 2010.
2010,
right.
And it was a major hit, right? Because I know you received the best reggae song
of the year
2011 VGMA. Okay, so till then, up to now we are seeing new reggae dancehall artists and all that.
Yeah.
Who at that time was your challenger?
Well, honestly, I don't really have a competitor. I don't have a challenger because of the kind of music I do.
Okay.
I do conscious music. My music is geared towards the youth, is to correct a whole lot of negativity that is going around. So I don't see myself to have a competition with another artist because there isn't anything to compete for. What I'm doing is my music is like a service to humanity. You understand? So and I don't take music as a competition as well. Yeah,
it's just to have fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also as a mission, because that is why Iwan is still doing what he's doing right from day one. I've not changed because I see it as a mission and something that I want to accomplish. Yeah.
Okay. So now, what is the name of your new album?
Cornerstone.
Cornerstone.
Right.
Why Cornerstone?
Cornerstone because the stone that the builders reject
Yes.
is really the cornerstone or the head cornerstone. The concept of the cornerstone comes from, Africa is so special. Taking Africa as an example is very special in terms of Africa being the first place where life started, right? So why is now Africa not among the world leading continent or world leading countries? It's because we are the cornerstone, but we've been rejected.
Okay.
Right. Same thing as Iwan. When you see Iwan in the Ghana music industry, Iwan has done a lot. He's a pace setter. He's somebody who created a trend for some people to also come and build upon.
Yes.
But he has been rejected, in a way. So Cornerstone is an album to stand for everybody who stands for something but have been rejected. So I just want them to know that they are the cornerstone, and then you cannot build without them.
Okay, so that is the reason for the album then.
Right.
Now, how many songs are on the album?
17 songs.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's a
5
lot.
bonus.
5 bonus.
Yeah.
So
So that would be
22.
Right.
That's a lot. So we have a lot of big artists now in Ghana, and mostly when we are having these albums, we do featuring and all that. Do you have other artists on the album?
Yeah, I have Kuku on the album. I have Cabum on the album. I have General Huge. He's an international artist from China on the album. I have Masani. He's an upcoming artist. And I have Young Bob, who is also under Gideon Force. Yeah.
Okay. So now, we know you're a reggae dancehall artist. Is it the genre of the songs? Is it only reggae dancehall artists, or you have other genres in it?
Yeah, I have reggae, I have dancehall, I have Afrobeat. That's the dominant genres on the album, and I have some cool genres too. Like I have a song titled "My Living My Life." You understand me? It's a song about people trying to pull you down and you trying to live your life, and it's some kind of cool song. You're gonna like it.
So that is your favorite song then on the album?
I don't have a favorite.
No, you should choose one. Sometimes when you're listening to all the songs, you realize this one they did well.
All the songs have their own something special about them. You understand me? So I don't happen to have a favorite, but okay, I can say "Living My Life" is one of the favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So growing up,
right,
doing music, who inspired you? What inspired you to do music? Sometimes you look up to someone. Let me say a role model. Who was your role model?
Okay, well, I would say I looked up to Bob Marley. Most of the times, I listen to Bob Marley most of the times, but the artist that really pushes me to become a good musician, to do what I have to do, is called Capleton. I don't know if you've heard of.
I'm not a reggae,
Yeah, but Capleton is one big internationally successful reggae artist, and he's a Jamaican, and he's one artist that I listen to most of the times. And Sizzla, I know you know Sizzla. Sizzla Kalonji, yeah. So those two artists, I derived a lot of energy from. Yeah.
So your album launch is when? I want you to tell the audience when you're having your album launch, so that they can all pass through every detail about the album launch.
Okay, well, the album launch is on my birthday on the 12th of September, and it's next week Thursday at the Vienna City in Accra, right, at the forecourt. Well, we're gonna have a lot of artists passing through, like Kuku, Rude Boy Ranking, AK Songstress, Episode. All these artists are going to be there. We're gonna have a red carpet session. We're gonna be having other activities, around to just make the day a blissful one. You understand? So all the fans have to be there, and it's the 8th album. You understand me? And they have to come and celebrate the journey. You understand me? On the ups and downs and all the things that Iwan have been through. They have to be there, so we celebrate all this together. Yeah.
Okay, so now about the album, what is your expectation for it?
Well, I don't really have any wild expectations. It's just people should just accept each and every song that is on the album. I want the listening ears, right? I want them to buy into whatever message that is on the album. That is my main goal, you understand me? But I'm not really expecting a lot.
Okay, so the album launch, is it for free when coming?
Okay, when coming is not really for free, but something very moderate. You understand me? Just to support the brand and to support whatever that is going to happen at the place. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's just moderate. Don't forget to come, Ghanaians. It's Iwan and only lyrical gunshot. So I urge every Ghanaian to support Iwan. Come to the Vienna city. It's just going for 20 Ghana cedis per. 20 Ghana cedis per, and you see all these big artists trooping in. You're going to have fun, and yes, I don't need to forget this. I wouldn't even want to. You're going to have a birthday party plus the lunch, right, at the Vienna city.
Yeah. So there's going to be the birthday side, and there's going to be the album launch side. So because it's a weekday and it's starting on it's falling on a Thursday, we're going to start early. Okay. Like 3 p.m. so we could have all the activities done on time, and then people could come and go home on time. So by 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. we are done. Right.
Okay, so now we have a lot of artists coming up now. Yeah. Some are trying to do your dancehall, reggae, Afro, and all that. I want to talk a bit about reggae dancehall, because we Ghanaians may have a misconception. We listen to songs and we feel it's reggae dancehall, but it may not be. So you being a reggae dancehall person, can you educate us more on it?
Okay, well, reggae dancehall, it's just part of us, right? But it happens to come from Jamaica, and then that is where the music itself came from. So some of we the Ghanaians and some of the fans here feel it's foreign. So sometimes you don't vibe to it like how we vibe to hip life and then high life and all these songs. But gradually it's changing. When you see the industry now, most of the top songs that is topping the bill, like the charts, reggae dancehall songs. So for me, I think gradually people are accepting it, and then within some short time we're going to have people really buy into it, and for it to become a household kind of genre.
Yeah, hopefully. And what advice would you be giving to all these upcoming artists, reggae dancehall artists? They should let us feel the reggae dancehall. Some are doing Afrobeat and making us think it's reggae dancehall and all that. Can you give them a bit of advice?
Okay, well, if a reggae dancehall artist does an Afrobeat song, it doesn't qualify the song to be a reggae dancehall song. So that's what most of the fans don't know. When they just hear a dancehall artist release any song, they think it's. But for me, I don't want them to stick to only reggae dancehall. You have to be versatile. You can do any genre. You can just create. You can be creative. Play with your creativity and all that. But just make sure that if it's reggae, it has to be reggae. It has to be original. And you have to do it well, so that when it gets out there, it can represent Ghana very well, right?
Okay. So Iwan.
Yeah.
Lyrical gunshot. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Right,
Thank you. I'm very, very grateful. And I'm promising you I'll be passing through during your lunch.
Yeah, man, you need to pass through because there's going to be a whole lot of people around the industry. Most of the industry players are going to be there. Most artists are going to be there. Most fans are going to be there. And then we need your support,
Yes.
right? So
that you can count on. That you can count on. So yeah, that has been On the Spot with no other than Iwan. Thanks for watching. My name as always is Nana Ama.